Hey guys, my name is Kiana Weary. I'm a doctorate in physical therapy student. Today I just wanted to chat a little bit about what I've been learning in school so far. So I'm within my last year, so it's definitely getting really integrated into real life and what goes on in the field actually. So for homework this week, I was reading reading actually two articles that were pretty interesting. One is called Promoting Health and Wellness Implications for Physical Therapist Practice. So physical therapy is moving in this wonderful direction of physical therapists becoming health and wellness promoters, because we're actually in a very good position to promote health and wellness. But there are 5 set things that we're actually qualified to really educate people on and really talk about. The 5 things that we are pretty much allowed, not allowed, but we can speak upon and really educate on, and we really have a good background to be able to educate on, is physical activity, of course, smoking cessation, nutrition, weight loss, sleep, and then also stress management. So those 5 things are pretty much very important for your overall well-being and health. But today we're going to talk about sleep, because I found out some interesting things about sleep. So I was reading an article, a different article. PT school makes us read a lot of articles, okay? Called Concepts of Diverse Sleep Treatment in Physiotherapy. Physiotherapy is the same thing as physical therapy, just in other countries besides this one, we're called physiotherapists and not physical therapists. But this one was kind of cool because it kind of went into the background of sleep and kind of your hormones and the way things work. So to begin in the simplest terms, your pineal gland produces hormones like melatonin when it's dark. So it becomes dark. Once your brain detects that it's dark, then your pineal gland shoots out melatonin and then you get tired. That's how that works. But you also have other hormones like your, how do you say this word? Ghrelin hormone? How you pronounce words, honestly, who knows? The amount of things you have to figure out how to pronounce in PT school is crazy. But yeah, it's pretty much your hunger hormone. And there's also other hormones like Lipton and orexin, if that's how you say that. I think so. Regardless, orexin is another hormone that pretty much stimulates your attention. So when you see light, when you first open your eyes in the morning and you see sunlight or any type of light, that hormone orexin gets stimulated and your attention is up, you're aroused, you're awake. Which I thought that was pretty interesting because I'm a person who loves sunlight. I like big windows. I like to wake up to literally sun everywhere. And clearly that's why, because I just need that extra sunlight to be all right, let's go. So that's important. But also what was interesting, Lipton inhibits orexin. Yeah, that's what that is. Lipton inhibits orexin, and inhibits just means it prevents. So Lipton stops your aroused attention hormone, but we talked about before, your hunger hormone actually stimulates it. That's why after you have a heavy meal, that's why you feel sleepy afterward, is the thing that's stimulating the orexin, which is the hormone that gives you attention, arousal. Then that's why you're sleepy after you eat. That part just blew my mind. I was like, what? It just makes so much sense. Doesn't it make so much sense? If I eat, then I no longer, have so much hunger hormone because I'm not hungry anymore. Therefore, my hunger hormone ain't stimulating the orexin hormone, so now they're both low. So now who's tired? Because now the hormone that keeps you super attention and awake is now low because your hunger hormone's low. Wow. It's the itis, all in one, right there. Bam. Snaps to this article, okay? Okay, but regardless, that was just wonderful to me, wonderful discovery. I understood it, but like now you can understand it too, so now we can be excited together about that's actually how that works, okay? Also, talking about sleep, a lot of people have sleep deprivation and, you know, they have like insomnia, which is a really big problem nowadays. It says that at least 50% of the population encounters insomnia at least once in their life. So it's super serious and it can really cause like multiple problems. Super important for like regeneration, homeostasis, for digestion, for growth, like a lot of things. Brain function. So then when you're sleep deprived, it's like you can have breathing problems, cardiovascular problems, you can have like neurological problems. Lack of sleep can cause lack of like concentration or like reduction of like performance, so you don't perform as well, like all these different things. So clearly sleep is important. So to be clear, the definition of insomnia is when you can't fall asleep or you can't stay asleep or you're like restless for at least 3 times in 1 week within a month. So that's like the definition. So like then you can be diagnosed with chronic insomnia if you qualify, like, you know, 3 times a week for a month. Like, yeah, there are some things that you could do for insomnia that may help you, may not. It's different for everyone, so something might help one person, another thing might help a different person. So, you know, you have to kind of like trial and error what works for you. All right, so here are some suggestions if you're having trouble sleeping. First, don't go to bed until you're sleepy. Second, use your bedroom as your bedroom and only your bedroom. Like if that's where you sleep, let that be where you sleep, not where you like work or do your homework or watch TV or do a lot of other things. Like let that be like your sleeping area. It's like creating an environment. Also, if you're unable to sleep for more than 15 minutes while sleeping in bed, then like get up and do something that relaxes you. If that's sitting down, meditation, if that's like, I don't know, something. Do something that relaxes you, but not something that like will further awake you or arouse you. And then also it helps if you get out of bed at the same time every day. So like being consistent with a routine and not taking naps after 3 p.m. So like sometimes a nap is helpful. If you didn't get a lot of sleep during the night, a nap is actually a great solution for that. Also, fun fact too that was in this article is that you're better off taking a nap than drinking coffee. So if you're tired, just take a nap. I mean, coffee's okay, but like it's better for you to take a nap, so you could just take a nap, you know, good, quick 20-minute power nap, bam, bam. Yeah. So hopefully those tips might help you set you up for success in your sleeping regimen. But yeah, there's a few more fun facts that I would like to share. And then maybe you can try some. Also, having good sleep hygiene is prime for getting some good sleep. And you know, like I said, not everything works for everyone, but there are some things that could really like initiate that, like, you know, sleep that you need to get. A few things being like creating like a sleep ritual or like winding down 10 minutes before time to go to bed, or like things like nutrition is important. So like having a balanced meal, that way you're not starving before time to go to bed, like because hunger can affect your sleep, like we already established, okay, with your hunger hormone, okay. But also like dimming your lights, because you know, light going through like the iris, through the eyeball, will enact your hormone to go off, and then you'll be aroused, which we do not want. So we want to dim the lights, because if you darken the lights, then melatonin will be released, and then you can go to sleep. So other things you can do is like stay off your phone 10 minutes before bed, which is clearly pretty hard for a lot of people. But you know, it's doable if you're trying to get some sleep, okay? So just go ahead and try it. Also, physical activity. Getting up and being active during the day will make you tired during the night. If you have a more active day, then you're gonna be more likely to, you know, go to sleep at night, which makes sense. But also in this article as well, which I'm not really gonna go into as much, is it talks about like the sleep cycle and like sympathetic and parasympathetic and like all of that, and how when you're sleeping, there's certain hormones, like there's a sleep pressure. So like there's this sleepy hormone pressure that like builds up while you're awake, and it's just building and it's building while you're awake, okay? It's binding to those receptors and it's waiting. And then when you sleep, they get released. So the pressure is super, super, super high. This is like a hormone that makes you sleep, so it's super, super high, and the pressure is like it's building while you're awake. And then if you take a nap, that decreases the pressure. Get what I mean? And then you wake up again, and then that builds up just like that. So then when you go to sleep, and then you decrease all the pressure. Things like exercise increase sleep pressure. Taking naps will decrease sleep pressure. So yeah, it's like super important to like know those like different levels and pressures. So that was pretty interesting. Pretty much increase your sleep pressure. That way you're able to sleep at night. Like you want to be super high and full sleep pressure. That way you're like, oh, sleep hormone, time to sleep, sleep. And then it just flows out of you during sleep. But all right, guys, that's all I had for today. I just wanted to share that with you. Share these two articles. I will post in the description the name of the articles if you want to go read the articles yourself. But I just thought that I would share that super interesting information about some sleep, because sleep is actually really important. There's a lot to do as a physical therapist to helping people with sleep through meditation, relaxation, really coming up with their routine, you know, staying active. Stay tuned for more things if you want to learn more about some quick little backgrounds about how things work in the body and how we are affected physically by sleep and other things. You know, physical therapist key over here. Because, you know, once again, the 5 things physical therapists are experts and very qualified to promote are physical activity, nutrition and wellness, smoking cessation, so quitting smoking, because that's important, stress management, and sleep. All right, thanks guys.